Live from Palin Music Studios in Springfield, Missouri, it's Wake Up with Greg. Here's your host, Greg.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Wake Up with Greg. I am your host, Greg Rosander with Palin Music Center, and I am happy to be here today sharing this show with you. I'm trying to get my technology working. Here we go. I think we got it. Good morning, everybody. Sorry about that. As you may know, I'm working solo here today. Sax Boy's already here. Good morning, my good friend. Happy to have you. Hey, it's Thursday. It's Wake Up with Greg. I am Greg Rosander, your host with Palin Music Center. Did I say that already? I don't know. I may have. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't know where I'm going. Don't know what I've been. All right. Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day outside. We survived the storms last night. I know it was pretty crazy around here. There were certainly some tornadoes, and I know certainly a lot of people affected. So thoughts and prayers go out to those folks who suffered some damage or trauma with tornadoes yesterday, because they were all over the country. We got really close where we live down here in Missouri, but we got a little bit of hail, a little bit of rain, a little bit of wind, but fortunately nothing too bad. So bright sunshine today. It's a beautiful day. So let's roll with it and have some fun. So who am I? What am I doing? Why am I here? Those of you who are new to the show, have never seen this before, don't know what's going on. Well, like I said, I'm here with Palin Music Center right here on our YouTube channel at Palin Music Band and Orchestra on YouTube. And we are here to show you the internet's coolest instruments. I can't get my mouth working today, folks. These are instruments that are available for you to purchase on our website at palinmusic.com or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006. And we've got just amazing horns for you today. I'm doing something a little special today. These are all horns that you've seen before, probably, if you've been watching this show for any amount of time. I mean, heck, we're on episode 59 today, so tomorrow is episode 60. Woo! We are cruising, guys. We're having some fun. So yeah, we got soprano saxophones today. So kind of showing you the differences between the variations that you can find on a soprano sax. So stay tuned for that, because we've got a lot of fun coming up with that. The other reason I'm here, of course, is just to have some fun, to share life with you guys, share some interesting things that I'm interested in, that I think you might be, or, just quirks about me, whatever it may be. I share music, I share films, I share whatever. I mean, oh, you know what? I just noticed behind me, my sign is not here. My Palin Music banner. Uh-oh. I don't know where it is. Somebody stole it. So you're just going to have to trust that I'm here with Palin Music Center. It's getting crazy around here, folks. This is what happens when I'm working this solo. I don't have any team support here today. So anyway, we're going to make this happen regardless. Yeah, here's all the, the things that I need you to do for me real quickly. I'll just say, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, share this with all your friends and family, coworkers, relatives, all that good stuff. And then hit the bell icon so you get notified of new things we've got coming up. Of course, every little click that you make on these things helps us out, helps us to be able to provide more and better content for you, which we've got a lot of stuff in the works. So stay tuned for all of that as well. We're at in the 1250s subscriber wise, so we're cruising along. Looking forward to getting to that 2,000 mark here eventually. And that's all up to you guys. I really believe in you. You can do it. You can help us out, and we'll help you out in the process by entertaining you, because that's what we do. I've got my coffee. I hope you have yours too, because this is Wake Up with Greg, and you got to get some coffee to wake yourself up. Unless you're just one of those morning people that are just super energetic right out of bed. I'm not that guy. I need the stimulants to get me going here. So we are here. Sax Boy's here. He said, nice shirt. Thank you. I'll talk about that in just a moment. Uncle Ken, love you. Morning to my favorite nephew. Love you, buddy. Sax Boy, I do enjoy some coffee. Well, good, as you should. It's actually not bad for you. You don't want to drink it in excess. Just that's the same with anything. You drink too much water, you can hurt yourself. So Be careful with it out there, folks. All right, so without my sidekick Jordan here to tell me what I'm doing, I'm gonna just keep on rolling and hope I get everything right. We usually talk about the shirt and the the watch and all that, so I'll jump into this one. I'll be honest, I can't remember if I've worn this one on this show yet or not. I think I may have, like, before the whole winter wardrobe switch, when we got tricked into some warm weather and then it went right back to cold. So this one may be have been on the show before, but if not, hey, it's here now. And if it has been, you get to enjoy it twice. Lucky you. This is another of my favorite Daniel Cremieux. There's a lot going on with this shirt though. We got red and blue, like, checkerboard pattern, and then thrown on top of that, you got this crazy paisley all over the place. So it's a good patriotic shirt. Works for 4th of July and all that good stuff. But it's all about America, boys. So yeah, man, my shoulders are tight. Had a good workout this morning. So yeah, that's the shirt, the watch. You guys have seen it before. This is my Bulova watch. I'm not going to get too in depth on that one. Gift from my wife, lovely watch. So yeah, for those of you who've seen it and know what's going on in there. Yeah, so that's the shirt and the watch and what we're doing. I think I hit all the, subscribe, like, comment, share. The chat. We've got the live stream chat going on. This show is a lot more fun for you and for me when you guys are commenting, when you're asking questions, when we can interact. I can give you a shout out. It just makes it more fun for everyone. So please participate in the chat. I do ask we keep it, polite, appropriate, and family friendly on here. We don't need to, upset anyone. Constantine's Art, hello. Welcome to the show, my friend. Where are you watching from? And everybody who's watching, where are you watching from? We like to know. We've been getting just a ton of international viewers, which has been a blast. I mean, we've had somebody from Singapore yesterday. We've had Russia and Nigeria and Australia and the Sax Boys from Sweden. And they're all over the world. So we're having a lot of fun with that. So let me know where in the world you are and where you're watching. You don't have to give me, like, where your address and all of that. I just want to know what country or state you're in. Bosnia. Are you kidding, Constantine? That is so fantastic. Welcome all the way from Bosnia. Love it. All right. So that's all the business stuff out of the way. Let's get this party started. I've got some really amazing killer horns to show you today. I'm going to get my fancy white gloves on so we don't get them all fingerprinty, as we like to say around here. So we got glove number 1, glove number 2, and then we got horn number 1. Constantine, are you a musician out there? You play musical instruments, saxophones, clarinets, trumpets, trombones, anything like that? Guitars, we do those too. We've got our Taylor Guitar Roadshow going on in all of our stores this week. I think last night was in Springfield. Not sure where it is today, but check out all of our social medias, and Instagram, Facebook, all of that. You can find the details or on our website at palinmusic.com. Why is this not opening? There we go. We got her open. All right. Bosnia is a very beautiful country, Sax Boy says. Well, sounds like another place I need to visit. So we'll get my world travels in over these next years here. All right, first up, we have a beautiful Yamaha soprano saxophone. This is the model YSS 475. So this is Yamaha's entry into the soprano saxophone world. They would call this an intermediate to entry professional level horn. Beautiful piece, very simple, not a whole lot of bells and whistles on this, but it's got everything that you want on it. This is a traditional straight B-flat soprano, one-piece body and bell. We've got the fixed neck. You can see there the neck is attached. There's no rings or anything here where you can remove that neck. Sometimes you can get a straight soprano like this that has detachable neck, and sometimes they'll come with 2 necks, one straight and then one with a slight curve on it, so you can get a different playing angle, makes it a bit more comfortable there. What do we got going on? Sax Boy says, do you hold the soprano down or facing out in front of you like a flute? Well, flutes are played to the side like that, so you don't want to do that with a saxophone. So yeah, just a soprano sax is going to be a lot like a clarinet, just right down in front of you, just like that. I'm not going to play that. There's no mouthpiece on there. So anyway, so what do we have? We've got the YSS 475 soprano from Yamaha. It's got your fine adjustments on the lower bell keys, fine adjustments on the G-sharp mechanism, really comfortable left-hand spatula, ergonomic palm keys. We've got the front F. We've got the high F sharp. We've got the mother of pearl key touches, adjustable thumb hook. So everything that you want, post to rib construction, leather pads with, are these metal or plastic tone boosters? These are plastic tone boosters on this horn. So this is a great entry for those of you doublers out there that, you want to start out with a soprano, but you don't want to invest a whole lot of money into it, but you want a really great horn that will perform and give you everything you need. This is the horn for you. This is a great horn for, anybody starting out on soprano, or like I said, a doubler that just needs a soprano to fill out that section work. Great for a solo piece. Famous soprano players like Kenny G and John Coltrane. I mean, those two guys are diametrically opposed as far as what they sound like, but two of the better known names in the soprano saxophone world. I shared a song weeks ago. Jay Beckenstein from Spyro Gyra plays a lot of soprano as well, one of my faves. So so that is the Yamaha Soprano Sax Boys. How many notes can you get from an alto? Well, all the saxophones have, whether it's a soprano, alto, tenor, bari, whatever, their basic layout is going to be about 2.5 octaves, but with the altissimo range and the harmonics, you can actually get upwards of 3, 4. I mean, some guys can play in like 5 octave range on a saxophone. So it takes a lot of work and skill to be able to do that, but it is within the horn itself. You just need to find it, so it's in there. But generally 2.5 to 3 octave normal range, and then when you get up in the screamy notes, you add a couple more octaves up there. So that is the Yamaha YSS 475 intermediate professional soprano saxophone. There is engraving on here. I think this is probably like a laser etching. I don't even know if you can see it. It's very thin and light, very elegant and pretty, but nothing too fancy there. So yeah, check this one out. This one's available right now on the website at palinmusic.com, or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006. And you can take that home with you today. I'd love to ship it to you today. I need to ship out some horns, so come on, give me a call. Hit that website. Hit the buy now button. Take it home with you today. All right, so that's instrument number 1. That's the straight, top to bottom, soprano saxophone from Yamaha. So I've got a couple others, and we'll show you what those differences are here in just a moment. But now is the moment in our show when we switch gears and I share some music with you. So I will do that. I'm going to take my gloves off so I can get a hold of the next prop or visual aid, if you will. All right, this lady, I can't say enough good things about this artist that I'm going to share with you today. Many of you should know who she is, especially those in my generation and, older generation. Even, some of the younger kids may know this artist. And if you don't, you absolutely should. Around our house, she's known as Mom's friend from church. But if you're watching and you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But I'll just show the cover first, and then we'll dig into who she is and why I think you should pay attention to her. This is Linda Ronstadt, folks. And this particular album, this is a 3-album set I've got in here called Round Midnight. And these were 3 albums that she did back to back in the middle to late 80s, early 90s, all from what is known as the Great American Songbook with the Nelson Riddle Orchestra. So, the first album was What's New, the second one was Lush Life, and then the third, In a Sentimental Mood, I think is what it's called, something along those lines. Just an iconic piece of Great American Songbook music. And what do we mean by the Great American Songbook? Well, the Great American Songbook is, the ultimate vocal standards that have been around for decades, that have been sung by, some of the legends like Rosemary Clooney, Peggy Lee, Joe Stafford, Julie London, Ella Fitzgerald. It goes on and on and on and on. But what makes Linda Ronstadt so great is she started out really as a rock kind of a pop rock musician. She is known as having one of the most amazing voices in American music. I mean, she can belt out a song like no other, and it's just beautiful. The purity of her sound is just fantastic. But she is a multi-cross genre artist. I mean, you may have heard of some of her famous songs: "You're No Good," "Blue Bayou," "Somewhere Out There," "Don't Know Much," and so on and so on. She's done rock albums, she's done country albums, she's done light opera, if you can believe that. We just talked about the Great American Songbook. She's done Latin albums. She's collaborated with everybody out there, and she's just a legend in the music world. She's won 11 Grammys, multiple American Music Awards, American Country Music Awards, Emmys. She's been Tony nominated. I mean, she's done it all, and she is an absolute legend. Sadly, she's dealt with some health issues. She kind of officially retired from music in, I think, about 2011. She was first diagnosed with Parkinson's, I think, but then it turned out to be not that, but another kind of degenerative brain disorder. I can't remember the name of it right now. I'd have to look it up to be sure. But sadly, she doesn't sing anymore. So she's still with us, and she's written a beautiful memoir that came out. I can't remember the title of the book, but just look it up, Linda Ronstadt memoir. And it's all about her music career and her life through music. Her Latin work, Canciones de mi Padre, which is songs of my father. She's really, I think, from a Mexican family, and she's won Latin music awards for that album. She's collaborated. She had a group called Trio with Dolly Parton and Emmylou Harris. I mean, goes on and on and on. Alfonso is here, my brother. Polka Dots and Moonbeams. Ella Fitzgerald, absolutely perfect, of course. So let me just run down just a few of I think there's like 80 songs on this deal. What's New? I've Got a Crush on You. Guess I'll Hang My Tears Out to Dry. Crazy, He Calls Someone to Watch Over Me. I Don't Stand a Ghost of a Chance. What'll I Do? Goodbye. Skylark. On and on and on and on. Let's see. I'm a Fool to Want You. Sophisticated Lady. My Old Flame. Lush Life. Bewitched, Bothered, Bewildered. So on and so on and so on. Am I Blue? Round Midnight, of course. Straighten Up and Fly Right. So, I mean, tons of amazing songs on here. And the Nelson Riddle Orchestra just kills it. So what would you compare it to? Kind of that Lush big band, in a sense, big band orchestra combined, torch singer kind of deal. I don't really know how to define it. Let's call it the Great American Songbook. There is my brother, Vincent. What great songs. Wow, she is awesome. Vincent, I love you, brother. I'm so glad you showed up today. I know we were talking yesterday, and it is great to see you. You're out in, I think it's North Carolina is where you are. Is that right? Remind me. But man, super great to see you. Alfonso, it's great to see you back again as well. I'm so appreciative of all you guys and all your support on this show. So I will add, a song or two from this iconic set of records, Round Midnight by Linda Ronstadt, to the Spotify playlist, Wake Up with Greg, so that you can listen to it too. I can't play them on the show for copyright reasons and all that other kind of stuff. But there it is. Check it out. Yep, I was right. North Carolina. Awesome. Sax Boy, what do you prefer? 60, 70, 80, 90? You know what? Sax Boy, I don't have a preference because it's all good. I was born in the 60s. I grew up in the 70s and 80s. Got married in the 90s and so on. So there is great music from each of those generations. And honestly, I probably listen to more music from like the 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s. I mean, I love it all. There's so much great music out there. I don't suggest, just pigeonholing yourself into one genre or one era of music, because there is so much music out there. The breadth and depth of music that is available is just unfathomable. So you need to get out there, listen to some music, perform some music, enjoy it, share it with your friends, family, and so on. All right, one more time, let's give it up for Linda Ronstadt, Mama's Friend from Church, Lush Life, Round Midnight, For Sentimental Reasons, What's New. Check it all out. She is amazing. And listen to her rock stuff too. Listen to all of her stuff, her country stuff, her Latin stuff. Listen to it all because she is phenomenal. All right. That's my musical selection for the day. I can sit here and talk about her for another hour. But I'm going to have to get back to work here eventually. So not that this, I mean, this is fun. It's work, but it's fun. You know, I'm here. We're having fun together, right? More coffee? Yep. All right, let's dig into horn number 2. Special treat for my brother Vincent on here because I know that he is a big fan and one of my first customers to purchase a Ramponi and Kazani saxophone from us when we first started carrying them. So we have a treat to share with him and with y'all. This is a Ramponi and Kazani soprano saxophone. This is the R1 Jazz model, and this is the one that they call the half curved model, or more specifically, the Sax-Ello. So what is a Sax-Ello, you ask? Well, look at that. This one's all bent out of shape, right? All right, so we've got a soprano sax, traditional B-flat soprano saxophone, but we have a curved or tipped neck on it. But this is still a fixed neck, not removable like some of the other ones that you'll see out there. Sax boys got to go, brother. Have fun. Great to see you. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for being here, brother. Have a great day. And then, so we've got the curve on the neck, and then we also have a slight tipped or curved bell, okay? So this was an original design by the King Company back in the 20s, I believe, is when they first released their Sax-Ello, or maybe early 30s, if I'm not mistaken. And it's still heralded as one of the greatest sopranos ever made. And they're hard to come by today. If you can find one, I would love to add one to my collection. But I rarely ever see them. And if I do, they're like way out of my price range. But you can get a fantastic facsimile or representation of that horn. And this horn is no slouch, guys. This is top of the line, professional grade, 100% handmade in Italy, over there at Ramponi and Kazani. And this is what they call the vintage silver plate. So it's just kind of a raw silver plating, not really highly polished, not super shiny, but really rich in feel and color and depth. The silver plating is going to add a bit of darkness and warmth to the tone of the horn. And I love silver horns. I've got a silver tenor that I play that I just absolutely love. And it's always been kind of my thing, going against the grain with the silver. But here's the beautiful hand engraving on there. You got R1 Jazz, just stunning hand engraving work on there. You can see that. It's really beautiful. Of course, being from Italy, you're going to have the highest grade Italian leather pads on here with the metal tone boosters. This, of course, has the beautiful mother of pearl key touches, as you can see on there. You've got the front F, nicely contoured. Got your palm keys, got your left-hand spatula with the mother of pearl on the G sharp there. You've got the high F sharp down here, right there. So you've got, this one I think is actually not, is it post to rib construction? I can't see. Yeah, it is. It's post to rib. So you get a much more stable regulation on this. The sound is just pure and rich and warm and luscious and gorgeous. Adjustable thumb hook on the back. It's even got a spot you can put a marching lyre on there. If you're ever marching with a soprano saxophone. I guess that's an Italian thing, I don't know. But yeah, this is just a great horn. This is the R1 Jazz Sax-Ello, or half curved soprano saxophone from Ramponi and Kazani. This is live on our website right now at palinmusic.com, or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006. What I really love about this horn is the position that you get. So you get, being a clarinet player primarily, you get that clarinet feel, but you get the added comfort of the tilt in the neck and the forward projection of the sound with that tipped bell. So it makes it just delightful. So guys, come and check this one out. I want to send this one home with you today. This is the Ramponi and Kazani R1 Jazz Saxello, live on our website at palinmusic.com, or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006. All right, so let me pop this back down in the case here, and we'll keep going with the show, folks. What do you think of that, Vincent? Did you see that one? Do you like that one? Did that one for you, brother. All right. So now is the time in the show where I share something cool or something I'm interested in, something fun. As you know, if you've been watching for the past week or so, I've been talking a lot about music-themed movies. So movies that are either straight up musicals in and of themselves, or they are about music or a particular type of music or performing group or artist, documentaries about musicians, or just movies that have great scores or great soundtracks. So sky's the limit on what I can be showing you. So today I'm going to share, this is a fun one. I'm going to be a little goofy. And this is one, you know, it's probably going to raise some hackles on some people. They may not like this movie. I mean, this is a serious channel. We're talking about serious musicians and instruments, but we can have fun too, right? All right, let me just go with it. Here we go. Pitch Perfect here, folks. This movie came out a few years ago. There's, I think, Pitch Perfect 2 and 3. I think, you know, I'm not much into sequels unless they're done well and are oftentimes better than the original. Take case in point, Godfather. Godfather 2 is probably better than Godfather 1, but we don't have to get into that. But Pitch Perfect, what makes this movie great? Well, the cast makes it great. You've got just a bunch of fantastic young ladies on here. You've got Anna Kendrick. You've got, is it Rumor Wilson? Is that right? Rebel Wilson. Okay. We got Anna Camp, Brittany Snow, a bunch of others. But so the kind of premise of this film is these girls are all in college and in a musical group, an a cappella musical group, and there's like a big a cappella music competition, singing, and you know the girls, the Barton Bellas, I think, or something like that is what they are. They've been winning for years, and they're just kind of falling off because they keep doing the same stuff over and over again. And then this Anna Kendrick's character pops in here and changes the whole thing up. Throw some mashups in there, but the music is so much fun, and the a cappella stuff is fantastic. You know, I remember from my days in high school and college singing in a jazz group, vocal group, and you know, there's nothing like it to sing with a bunch of folks like that and have a blast and get out there and doing it. I mean, this is a comedy film, folks, so it's a lot of fun. But man, it is so great. So the second one and the third one, yeah, but this one's really good. So check this one out. Have some fun with it. Watch it. Enjoy the music. And laugh a little, right? So get out there and do that. So I can sit and talk about this one more for hours and hours, but I think even better is to get back into the horns and show you one more really cool horn. Let me put my fancy gloves back on while I get this one ready. We showed a straight soprano. We showed a half curved or saxello soprano. So what's left? Well, how about, that one, I set that one way too far away. How about a fully curved soprano saxophone? Excuse me. Got a little tickle in my throat there. I guess I need more coffee, right? We'll do that. Get the coffee going so I can actually speak and get my words out. All right, well, first of all, I've shown you these cases before, right? These gorgeous leather style, handmade Italian leather cases. And then let's check out this gorgeous horn right here. Holy smokes, look at that one. Woo! That one is a beauty, folks. This one is my personal favorite, probably of all time when it comes to saxophones. The curved, fully curved soprano saxophone. This is the R1 Jazz curved soprano, handmade in Italy. All the same features of the last horn. I mean, almost identically as far as the actual features, except for the fact that this one is fully curved. You know what? Let me do this. I'm going to set this one down. Let me grab the other one real quick so you can compare and see the difference in sizes here. Oh, we're going to try this out. This is unscripted, folks. We're trying something different. Get ready. All right. So getting back to the saxello so you can see what we're looking at in size comparison here, okay, side by side. So we've got the half curved soprano and then the fully curved soprano. So you can see, I'll stand them up on the case so you can see there's, what about an 6 to 8 inch difference in the height or length of the instrument. But they're fully the same as far as the actual amount of body tubing, the pitch and everything. So these are both B flat sopranos and have the same pitch, same key, same everything. They just have a little different sound and feel because of the way they're shaped. So let me get back, put this one back away, and I'll get that curved one back out. Like I said, that was a little switch up in the game plan. So you got a 2 for there. All right, so getting back to this guy, the curved R1 jazz soprano. Same theme on the engraving that you got on the other one, but beautiful hand engraving, as you can see. We've got the beautiful mother pearl key touches, the vintage silver plating. These are, of course, the Ramponi wide bore on all of these horns. You get the, I believe these are, is it yellow brass or red brass bodies? I'd have to double check on that, don't quote me. And then the silver plating on top of it. So a little bit more copper in the brass gives you a bit of an added warmth. But if you can see on here, you've got all the fine adjustments through here. Down on your G sharp mechanism there, down on your bell keys. So fully adjustable, fully regulatable to dial in your feel and comfort on this horn. You've got the slightly tipped with the braced neck. So, these can be susceptible to getting tweaked there. So it's good to have that added brace underneath to support it. So avoid accidents in the future. You've got the supported left-hand mechanism. Adjustable thumb hook, Italian leather pads with metal tone boosters. Top of the line horn, guys. This is the Ramponi & Casani R1 curved soprano sax professional model, live right now on our website at palinmusic.com or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006. And you can take this one home today. You can take all 3 of these home today. If you need a soprano, you need 3, right? You need one straight one half curved, one fully curved. So you've got the full gamut, and you can just get out there and have fun with it. So there you go, folks. That is soprano number 3. How many more times do I need to say it? One more time. It's live on palinmusic.com. Let's take it home today, folks. I want to ship it to you. I know you want it. I know I want it. Everybody needs one. All righty. So that is soprano sax number 3. That is the 3rd instrument of the day. So we're coming close to the end of our time together this morning. I know, sad, because we just want to do this all day long, right? Well, this is the point in the show where I usually share some wisdom. Either it's my wisdom or somebody else's wisdom or whatever, but it's generally been about music. So this is a quote from a very famous person. You may have heard of him, maybe not. I don't know, depending upon what you're into. This is from the great, legendary German fashion designer Karl Lagerfeld. What does Karl Lagerfeld? It's hard to say. What does he have to do with music? Well, as much as anybody else. He can appreciate it. And this is what he says about music. He says, music gives color to the air of movement. It's pretty deep. Think about that. Music gives color to the air of movement. I think it's beautiful. I love it. So there's your inspirational quote for the day about music. Think of it, the colors of the wind, we can talk about that as well. One more time, music gives color to the air of movement. Thank you, Karl Lagerfeld, for that beautiful quote. All right, folks, we are winding up here. So I'm so thrilled that you've been here. Thank you so much for your contribution to the chat so we can interact and have some fun. We've got folks from all over the world. Bosnia today. Who knew? We've got it all over the world. We're having a blast. I will be back here, of course, tomorrow morning, right here at our Palin Music Band and Orchestra YouTube channel, 8:30 a.m. Central Time. That's Central USA time. And yeah, so stick around and watch. We'll be back tomorrow. Let me leave you with this one parting thought. Helping people make meaningful music is what we do. And when you're ready, I'm here for you too. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.